Terrell here, and I'm back again to talk about the new Spy Family movie coming to theaters Friday, April 19th. Spy Family Code White. This is the first theatrical release for Spy Family in the theaters. I gotta say, we have come a long way when it comes to anime and the movies. I mean, especially for something like this. I mean, of course, we get like the Miyazaki movies and stuff like that are part of the whatever that movie thing is they do every year, like the little festival. But to just get anime movies in the theater from Kaguya-sama, from One Piece to Dragon Ball. This is a time to be an anime fan, to be able to see your favorite movie on the big screen. And now we have Spy Family Code White, which is coming Friday, April 19th. I want to give a big shout out to Crunchyroll for doing the screener for the Japanese and English dub, which I was able to watch both of those and enjoyed both enjoyed both versions of that movie of the movie. This movie is also directed, I want to make sure I got my notes right, by Kizuhiro Furuhashi, written by Ichiro Okochi. And they I think this is well written. I mean, of course, the original manga artist too, of course, supervised on this as well, but this felt like it was a theatrical release. This felt like this was supposed to be in the theater. We just recently, for those who were at CinemaCon, they premiered the first 14 minutes of the movie. So they got to see the first 14 minutes. Of course, I was able to watch the whole thing, not once but twice. And my preferred fourth version of this movie, if of course, is I started watching this in Japanese, and then, like I said, I watched the English version, and I must say, like the English version is pretty good. I'll get into more of that later. But like I said, with this, give you like the synopsis of the movie if you guys are not familiar with Spy Family. After receiving an order to be replaced in Operation Strix, which Operation Strix, if you don't know, is the operation that Loid is working on to save the world by infiltrating the school. So XYZ, his daughter, has to get these stellas to pass so that he can get into the upper echelon of this high class, and he has to orchestrate this. Unfortunately, we have a spy that is used to just working alone and getting things on his own, but he has to rely on the help of others, which becomes a little bit more tricky because Loid has to now form this fake family, adopt a daughter. He is now married to a woman on paper who he does not know is an assassin, and of course, various hijinks ensue. So Loid decides to help Anya win a cooking competition at Eating Academy by making the director's favorite meal in order to prevent his replacement. So pretty much like this movie, the family goes on like a big vacation, and it feels like a vacation. Like I said, this feels like a theatrical release. This feels like a big jump from the normal that you see in the week to week the manga. I think they do a really good job of like just showing the spectacle of this on the big screen. This, like I said, it just fits so well, compared to like its normal TV release, like which I think is superb. But there's a lot of things, like if you're not caught up on the series, I don't think this spoils anything for you at all. There's characters that are not there at the beginning that are there now in this movie. They have the family dog Bond, who's there, and I won't spoil anything as far as his origin and like what he could do. But like I said, everybody has like a different quirk. Everybody has a different thing here. Say Yor being a assassin, Anya being a psychic, Loid being the spy. Everybody's got a different mission here, but at the same time, you really still feel like they're really, really family. And you really definitely get that in here. Like I said, this takes during the events of the series, so like I said, it doesn't feel like it spoils anything for you. Like you could watch this completely not ever watching the series, and you would still, I think it would still drag you in to watch the rest, or in that it wouldn't spoil anything for you. There's a lot of comedy. Of course, if you've read the manga, I mean, this is basically like action comedy, or it is action comedy, but it's a lot of comedy, like a lot of a manga that is weirdly, the demographic, I guess, is supposed to be like this teenage, the whatever. this feels more like the demographic is more of 18 to 35 if I had to be, because of like some of the conversational topics. You talk about marriage, kids, work, stuff like that they really get into. But of course, like it quickly jumps back into just being completely ridiculous. And your boy had to throw the Spy Family shirt on too, just so I could do this review for you guys. um, but no, the movie was good. Let me just start off with I'm gonna start off with voice acting for this movie. So again, I watched the English version and I watched the Japanese version. The English version, like I said, I was really shocked. I thought the characters fit the characters very well. My first time watching the English dub was this movie, and I thought the English voice actors fit very well. Megan Shipman is Anya. She feels very joyful, very playful. If this wasn't a little girl, this wasn't actually a grown woman playing a little girl, I could tell you otherwise. This was really, really good. I think that she did a really good job on this role. Natalie Vaughn, she's playing Yor. Again, I feel like her voice fits perfectly for this. I don't think I obviously recognize any other English voice actor playing this role at this point. She does a really, really good job. Alex Organ is playing Loid. I mean, this is just perfect casting. Whoever the voice director, casting director is for this, spot on. This is really, really well done. You knocked this out the park. But like I said, the whole English cast, I feel like everybody did a really, really good job. Regardless of whatever version you decide to watch this in, if you're a fan of the Japanese dub, or you're a fan of the English dub or the Japanese sub, whatever, I think you're gonna have a good time. I don't think it's gonna be it really matters in that. I mean, it's still a really good content. The animation is 100% solid in this movie. So fluid. I mean, that's one of the things that I definitely noted, that how fluid the animation and well this is. I mean, the series already looks incredibly good, but imagine that on a movie budget. Now it just looks good, and I mean, there's a lot of scenes where I'm like, man, this was made for the movie theater. This was made specifically for that, because like it's some stuff. Not to say that you can't do on TV, but it just looks really good on the big screen. And I said I don't want to spoil any of those surprises for you guys, but just keep your eyes open for what I'm talking about. You're gonna see a lot of spectacle shots, a lot of stuff that was added into this movie. It just sounds really good. The music, if you probably watched some of the trailers, stuff like that, the music for this is just absolutely incredible. It just feels joyful. It feels like this is a family film while also being an action spy thriller. I don't know, like they get the music for this really, really well done. I'm thinking about, I'm sitting here thinking about it right now. I'm thinking about listening to the soundtrack for the movie whenever that gets released. I mean, it's really that good. Like I said, I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of I think it's a lot of scenes where you're gonna get a little choked up, because it's just that kind of movie. I mean, overall, it's already that type of wholesome series where there's a lot of moments in the movie where you might not necessarily relate to like some of the characters, but just some of the relationships that some of the characters have with each other, that just make you, like I said, just make you feel good. I mean, this is a feel good movie. This is a movie that I would take my mom, dad to, or anybody that's not into anime. I feel like this is a perfect gateway movie to get them to watch something like, oh man, this is what anime is. This is pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Like I said, animation in this is top tier. Like I said, it just fits it just well. The overall story I thought was really, really well, really well done. Like I said, it's a family movie with a lot of action in it. A lot of the characters have their own personal battles. As you know, shown in anime, everybody has like their fight that I feel like they have that person that they match up to. Even though sometimes it doesn't make sense to why they're fighting that person, but the fights are really, really good. This is not even the story that you really look forward to seeing fights, which is even funnier. When you look about shonen anime for like Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, you always expect there to be like fight, whatever. But even with this, like I was not expecting there to be a lot of fight scenes in this movie, and it definitely is a lot of action in this movie, and it's very well paced, very, very well paced. Like I said, it was no moment where I felt like I needed to look at my watch, check the time. If anything, I wanted more. I can't wait for this to actually get a home release. Keep supporting those home releases for your favorite anime. But I just thought this was really well done. I really really like the story. Like I said, I watched it twice, English and Japanese, and I didn't get tired of either way. Um, but yeah, this is just such a good story. I love these characters. I've been reading this, since it came out. I knew from the jump this was going to be a sleeper hit. If anybody that reads manga, you know what I'm talking about. You're reading that manga for months before, years before it becomes an anime, and you have a feeling like what's going to be a big hit. What's going to get a lot of play. But I will say, like I said, this is definitely worth taking your family to go see. This is a good movie. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. This is something that I definitely want to see again. This is something that I want to share with friends and family. Thank you, Crunchyroll, for allowing me to see this again. For the screener, this is a really good movie. Like I said, it's coming out April 19th. If you guys haven't watched anything yet, any trailers, don't even watch it at this point. Just go straight to the theater. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comments below. If you're a big Spy Family fan, talk to me. Let me know if this matches up to what you've been watching so far. But like I said, if this don't crack a couple tears, if this doesn't make you feel something, I don't know what to tell you. This is a really good movie. And like I said, I feel like this movie hits a lot of quadrants. And to people that normally don't watch anime, this is going to be a movie that you're going to talk about because it's really really that good. Good job, Spy Family, everybody involved, the creators, the writers, everybody. This is really well done. For the first theatrical release, this is very really well done. Like I said, shout out to Crunchyroll and everybody like that. Thank you again. Like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys thought about the movie, and I'll see you guys for another anime review and reviews in general. See you guys next time. Peace.